incredible experience because you enjoy really what the role that you are doing in this mission trip.
When I looked in the kids' eyes at the orphanage and their eyes would light up, that means the same thing for those children as it does when my children's eyes light up.
What to expect, to be honest with you. Coming to a country such as this, where in the U.S. you have to get shots and you have to prepare so much before you come that you think that you might be in trouble or that it's unsafe. But being here has shown me that it's far from unsafe and that it's a great place to be and the people are wonderful. I didn't expect to gain the trust of the children, but they have actually become trusting in me, which has been an unexpected turn for me.
This is the 6th year I've come to Honduras on mission trips, but the first time I've worked with Living Waters and drilled a well, and I wanted to experience that and worked with a truly amazing team. The staff from Living Waters were amazing men that didn't just have a focus for digging a well, but had a heart for teaching us what we were doing. They wanted us to experience the work, so they patiently would show us what to do, point out anything we needed to adjust, and let us truly do the work. And in addition to that, they really were, men of faith, and while we worked together, would share their faith and sing Christian songs and just make the whole experience a truly joyful one.
I took my first mission trip drilling wells back in April of 2008, and Living Waters was the organization that our group went through, and it was such a fantastic experience. I decided to coordinate a trip with my church where I pastor, and we're here now almost a year later, and it's just as beautiful as it was. And Living Waters has been a big help for us, making sure that we had all the tools and resources that we need to get in and to drill the wells for the folks here in Honduras.
It has been excellent. The children have been really enthusiastic about taking it in and everything. It impacted me just to be more patient with others and just to learn other people's cultures.
This is my first mission trip. I had somewhat of a mission trip when I was in Korea back in the 50s, but this is the first time that I've been on a mission trip with our pastor here at First Methodist. So far, the children have made the event. Unbelievable children. They don't know how poor they might be. All have been well dressed, well cared for, very well nourished, happy as they can be. They want to be touched, they want to be hugged, they want to be laughed with, and they want to touch, particularly my head. They like my hair. It feels strange to them.
As far as the well, orphanage well went really well, but this well has been, we've dug 4 holes to try to find water, and there's always been rocks that have come in the way. But right now, as you can see behind us, we're working on trying to go back to the first well, the original hole that we had actually dug, and fix a pipe that had actually dropped down in there. So if we can get that done, we actually have a working well that we can use so we can have fresh water for these people.
And we're very fortunate to be able to travel with this group from the church and be participating to trying to get water to the community here in this village and also for this orphanage where we are located right now. Well, I think the water is one of the most important things in the life. If there is no water, there is no possibility of life. Once we discover the water, everything is possible. So I feel very rich. It's very incredible how people is working, trying to get water for the communities and how this impacts in the community where we are located right now. It's a responsibility not only for me, for everybody in this world to discover the possibility, how the water is worthy, and how you can get water from the land.
Well dedication truly moved my heart.
The way Jim communicated our purpose.
As we looked at the children who were in the orphanage, had been abandoned or abused.
Incredibly touching to see those children and to hear them sing. I loved that.
I'm happy to have water with David, a man who loved them, taking care of them.
It was just one of those moments that you look back on and you think you're grateful you are that you were able to be there and just be a small part of that and to experience that.
It was just such a joyful experience and one I will always remember.
And do you remember what he said?
¿Recuerdan qué fue lo que él dijo?
When he said, if you drink from this well,
Cuando dijo que si ustedes toman agua de este pozo,
he said you will thirst again.
ustedes van a tener sed otra vez.
But if you drink from the living
Pero
water,
si ustedes toman del agua viva,
you will not thirst anymore.
no van a tener sed más.
God, we give you this well, oh God,
Señor, te damos este pozo
to use, oh God,
para que sea usado, Padre,
for your purposes here.
para el propósito que tú tienes en este lugar, Señor.
Continue to bless this orphanage,
Continúa bendeciendo este hogar de amor
David and all the staff,
y a David y a todo el personal.
and bless them in their kingdom work.
Padre, y bendícelo, Padre, en el trabajo que ellos hacen en tu reino.
And it's in Jesus' name we
Y
pray.
es en el nombre de Jesús que oramos.
Amen.
Amén.
We also had devotional times in the evening, which were very, very meaningful. And this, we've learned, this journey is more than just going and drilling water. It's a spiritual experience, and we truly have experienced God's hand in our lives during this week.
The team, the group that participate in this is an incredible experience because you enjoy really the role that you are doing in this mission trip.
It's very hard to articulate in words all that this has meant to my heart, my soul, and I am truly grateful for the memories that I created.
And so my goal is to go back and say, hey, look, there are opportunities out there through the faith and through the Word that you can actually make a difference in people's lives and actually help change your life as well.
Just right on the surface is that I don't think I'll ever complain about anything again.
One of the things that we've already decided to do is that we're going to take another trip next year with Living Waters. And this time, though, we're going to bring our families. And so that those of us who have children, they can come and experience what we've experienced.
Absolutely planning on coming back here next February when our church does this trip again.
And look forward to many more missions with Living Waters.
I talked with my wife yesterday. She's right now in Atlanta. I was telling her that next trip she has to come here with my daughters because I think it's very important to learn about how the water is important in our life and how communities doesn't have the water and why we have to be involved and participate in this work to trying to get water that means life everywhere where we are.